Why England fans hate Gareth Southgate. Hey friends, we are back with an amazing video. England fans turn on Gareth Southgate and want to know the reason. So, you are landed on the right video. Watch this video to the end to find out the reason for this fuming. But before that, click on the bell icon so you will never miss any update.
Really difficult to pinpoint why we're not scoring, because I think we're getting into the right areas. We had the moments that we would have had in the past. We just didn't deliver that final piece of quality tonight.
Number 1. Gareth Southgate, The Guardian. Before talking about the reason, let's first talk about Gareth Southgate. Yes, a lot of people know about his managerial role in England, but very few of us know about Gareth Southgate's sports journey. Gareth Southgate was born on the 3rd day of September 1970 in Watford, United Kingdom. Gareth Southgate's making was denoted as how a posh guy who was fancied a profession in journalism has to survive stupid jokes about his nose all the way to manage his country's football team. As brilliant as he was in his studies, he was able to combine his academics and sports when he got enrolled in Crystal Palace Academy. Southgate became unfazed in his early days at Palace. He was given on with his football, displaying an outstanding work ethic. No one was sure at the time that Gareth Southgate could make it into the expert ranks, as there have been greater proficient youngsters at the club. However, Southgate advanced via the age groups, captaining each Palace aspect he represented. But one thing that remained the same even at the Palace was that Gareth Southgate remained a joker. He was for the most part renowned for his ability to organize pub stop-offs and card colleges on away trips while being mocked over the size of his nose. Despite that, Gareth Southgate remained very well-mannered and polite. Southgate made it part of his personality by fueling up his off-field jokes and trying to remain the best joker in the club. But it seems like Southgate was stuck at it, and what a profession he carved out, captaining Palace, Aston Villa, and Middlesbrough inside the Premier League, winning 57 caps for England and later turning into England manager. The rest, as they say, is now history. But if we talk in detail about his career, then Southgate started his gambling profession as a midfielder with Crystal Palace FC, whom he signed expert forms on 17 January 1989, turning into club captain. And after the club had been relegated from the Premier League, Southgate joined Aston Villa FC on 1st July 1995 for £2.5 million, in which he transformed into a central defensive position and again was handed the club captaincy. Southgate stepped up to the position of player manager on the 27th of September 2016. He was appointed interim manager for 4 matches. Number 2. Gareth Southgate's family life. As we all know about Gareth Southgate, he came from a very middle-class background, but when it comes to football, he had a very hard upbringing. It is well said, behind every successful man, there is a woman. Similarly, this successful manager also has a glamorous woman behind him. On the 22nd of June 2007, Gareth Southgate married his bride Alison at the parish church of St. Nicholas, Worth, Crawley. The couple has 2 beautiful children, a daughter Mia and a son Flynn. Gareth Southgate said he feels relaxed when he spends more time with his family. Gareth Southgate was not very spotted with a lot of football people away from his work, and he keeps a very small circle of friends. Gareth Southgate keeps his personal life away from soccer.
There's no doubting Southgate still has an enormous challenge ahead. He's not won anything yet. But how he's evolved from player to manager will hopefully give England every...
Number 3. Why do England fans hate Gareth Southgate? Are you guys also wondering why Gareth Southgate, who is considered one of the most successful football managers, why England fans start hating him all of a sudden? Are fans bashing him just because he lost a meaningless end-of-season friendly against Hungary? But my main question is that some of these voices yelled at getting to the World Cup semi-finals in Russia 4 years in the past and accomplishing the very last of Euro 2020, dropping on penalties to Italy, represents underachievement. Really? If this were that much ignorant, arrogant, and seriously lacking in awareness of the fact, then there would be hardly a myriad of great triumphs that our England football team have to their name since the very 1966. This might be side-splittingly funny. Let's talk about some of the fans' remarks. Relegation and boos from the crowd. Worst run for England in 8 years with 1 match left before the World Cup, one of his nervous fans wrote. England fans boo Southgate at the final whistle. Over 4 hours without a goal, naming 2 goalkeepers and not a striker in Ivan Toney. Is Southgate's time up? Another fan asked. England fans have proper let Southgate have some of their loud boos, another fan said. If we talk about the first and most obvious reason, England had not scored a single goal in open play season's Nations League, and Gareth Southgate was booed by a large part of the away from Milan after they are dumped down to League B due to the defeat. The performances were just so poor, from John Stones defending to Aaron Ramsdale's goalkeeping and Harry Kane trying to make fun of himself by attempting and earning his second soft penalty of the international break. Sadly, none of these were very good on the eyes, as Gareth Southgate has admitted by himself that the expectations from this England team have been raised, and they were not met in Molineux over 2 internationals. Upon asking about the jeers and boos from his supporters, Southgate replied, "Of course results are going to be the thing everyone reacts to, but I thought there were a lot of positives for us as a team. But I completely understand, because of the result, that is not going to be the reaction externally. This is a great England team, strengthened through exquisite young players. However, the concept that it be weighed down through silverware if simplest Southgate could take the shackles off is a joke. Southgate is careful on occasion due to the fact he wishes to be careful to guard the ordinariness within the team. Southgate even said that, I understand the reaction at the end, because that's the results we've had in the competition, and yeah, it's an understandable emotional reaction. Then besides this, it is likely there are some England supporters out there who do not like Gareth Southgate any longer, especially due to his support for his team players. He not only supports the players against systematic racism, but he raised his voice against it too. You guys can easily imagine that the Home Secretary surely has been put off by that if no one else. One darkest thing is that there is some political involvement too. Accept it or not, sports and politics are blending more and more, which is so concerning. Nation states are using sports for their end and practitioners. For this, we can take an example of the US, which is beginning to sense the power of their platforms, and by doing it, are saying what they feel is right. Number 4. Does Gareth Southgate deserve to be hated? But without any doubt, Southgate is doing a great job with England, especially after Roy Hodgson, who was considered a terrible manager. He is the second manager who takes the team to 2 different semifinals. The last time England got to 4th place in the World Cup was in 1990. Southgate is a young man who is doing what he loves and enjoying the respect of his nation. He has already gained such great popularity, and he has a bright future ahead. If we talk about his fans do have mixed thoughts regarding him. Some do feel he is trying his best for England, and some still don't feel bad for him. They think he deserves to be treated like this. Do you guys know one of the England fans even said Southgate cost England the final and he deserves no mercy? I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing and interesting content. Comment your thoughts down below and also let us know what type of videos you want to see in the future. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye.